We have quite a few people here, and let's see how well Kacper knows this opening. There's a huge white advantage which could be turned into a victory, but it's a long theory. And Matīss made a mistake. If Kacper plays here, he can win now. On I10. If Kacper plays on I10, he wins. Because that creates a VCF and other attacks, which Matīss won't be able to block. Because of that, Kacper will win this game. Maybe he is calculating it, but unfortunately he misses it, and now we are back to the main theory with a little bit of conversion. Now Kacper wasted a lot of time in this game already. The next move by theory would be to play on J8 and then H7. Okay, Matīss is quickly playing the theory moves. Now he's thinking. Okay, he blocks. And now Kacper has 6 seconds left. But he needs to attack somehow. Okay, instead of trying to find a win, Kacper decides that he will rather try to stay alive. He could actually create some Fukumis on the top left side. But most probably he is going to be blocking now. He's on 1 second. But now Matīss is also getting low on time. Oh, and Kacper traps him. Kacper wins the first game. Wow. It's impressive. He was holding on at 1 second at a point. Now he's taking a lot of time playing his opening. Oh, okay. Same opening as Sokola was playing against me. Matīss chooses a swap 2. Let's see what Kacper is going to do. That swap 2 was very quick by Matīss. Okay, Kacper chose black. That probably means he wants to block in the corner and then surround white. And of course Matīss will try to come out of the corner. Yeah, that's a strong move. Okay. I kind of suspected a different play there, but let's see. I think Matīss can still attack. He could play a move like E11. To play something more defensive and then E11. Okay. But now maybe Kacper can use his trees, yes. He very well could use them. Okay, both of them below 10 seconds. Matīss is attacking and Kacper tries to block. Oh, Matīss overlined himself, unfortunately for him. And that gives the edge to Kacper, who has a win now on the board. Very well found, and now it's 2-0. When Matīss overlined himself, it gave a nice advantage to Kacper, who immediately punished him. Okay, Gerger has been using this opening against Puholek. And Kacper puts a swap too. And I think Matīss will pick probably white and try to attack. Now he picks black, okay. Okay, I don't really see how this was good for Matīss with black, but let's see now how Kacper can maybe create something there. Okay, so far no real huge progress for Kacper and his attack. Okay, maybe not the very best moves right now. It looks like it's getting drawish again. So maybe another blunder in time trouble. Okay, Matt is below 10 seconds, Kacper above 20. And he can attack now maybe. Okay, let's see if Kacper can find anything. And yes, he again manages to trap Matīss in time trouble, making it 3-0. It's a nice start by the Polish player. Okay, Kacper tries to put another opening there. Okay. And Matīss chose black. So it seems like Matīss is probably familiar with the opening. What could be done here? Not sure. Doesn't really look good for Kacper. And now Matīss has an awful lot of time for a very simple win. There are like multiple wins there. And he finds one and makes it 3-1. Good job. Okay, they are playing this one again. I'm not exactly sure why. I think Matīss lost that game. And Matīss makes the same mistake again, so Kacper can play on I10 and win it. You have to use the force there first. But Kacper again doesn't play it. It appears that they both misremember the theory or something. Okay, same moves. This is theory steal. And now maybe Kacper should try to find a different move, because the previous one wasn't working out that much. So let's see his attack. Doesn't look bad. Although this move is not entirely clean for me. I would have tried the lower left corner, probably. Both about 40 seconds. Let's see. That's a lot of time to calculate. And here we go, Matīss found his move. I'm wondering if Kacper will find anything here or not. It looks like not, because that was quite unusual, I would say. Okay, and it appears that Matīss eventually blocks. Okay, Matīss below 10 seconds. Kacper above 20. Trying to push Matīss into blundering, perhaps. I think that wasn't a good move. Okay, maybe Matīss can try something in the bottom right corner. Like maybe set up some trap using L4 or something. But he is not really seeing stuff right now on the board. He's playing very hectically. Okay, Matīss is a bit below on time. No real threats on the board, but a blunder may happen. Matíss may be lagging a bit, either him or me, because that was a 2-second jump I saw. Oh, and Matíss blunders the gun, but Kacper misses the opportunity. Wow. Let's see if Kacper will regret this or not at the end. Kacper offers draw, but Matíss doesn't accept it. And Matíss blunders again. He could have just accepted the draw. That's harsh. That's really harsh. Okay. Kacper puts a white shove in a long pro opening, which is followed by a swap 2 from Matíss. And now Kacper quickly chose black color, so let's see what his plan could be. Because I think that white is not that lost there. Okay. It looks like Matíss is trying some attack. What could the idea be here? Maybe play L12? I'm not sure, but that's not really good. So maybe only the 3 is left. Okay, well this can just easily be blocked on J12. White is totally surrounded. And Matíss is also low in time, so he desperately needs points, but it's not looking good for him at all. Okay, I think Kacper played the worst move there, but the advantage is still really big. But maybe more precision will be needed this way from the Polish player. I'm curious as to what his next move could be. Okay, this is a nice aggressive approach. It's looking very good for him. Matíss finds a nice Fukumi. Kacper notices and blocks it. Is there anything else there for Matíss? It doesn't look like. But Kacper is blocking, okay. Maybe Kacper is unaware how much ahead he is on time. He should step back for a sec and find a winning move. Because he has everything set up on the board for it. 2 moves win now on the board. And Kacper wins yet another game. 5-1. That's a decent advantage early on. Okay. Same opening, same swap 2, we have seen this. But this time Matíss chooses white. Now that's a difference. And I think that's a good decision. White to me looked better in this one for sure. And Kacper is a bit passive there, I think. This is going to lead to a huge advantage for Matíss. I think Matíss could right now play on K7 maybe. Okay, this is a bit passive because can't be blocked here, and now the attack is starting here. but maybe it's gonna be hard for Matīss to find the perfect moves there. And I'm not entirely sure that he can build like anything randomly, because there are ways for back to come back to that position. Okay, Matíss low on time again. Somehow he surrounded himself there a bit, but Kacper remains very local and passive. He ain't making any offensive moves. So let's see how far he can get with moves like this. So far in this match, Matíss has not really been able to find good offensive combinations. Most of his offensive attempts ended by counterattacks or dead ends. Now Kacper is also below 10 seconds. He's thinking. I think he made a mistake, but it looks like he will not be defeated yet, at least. Okay, maybe he's giving a bit too much space for Matīss there. Now both of them below 5 seconds. Who's gonna blunder this time? Because it's very likely that someone will. Kacper seems to be faster than Matīss. Very passive moves. Okay, Kacper attempts an attack down there. Let's see if he can find something. But it looks like Matīss blocks. So maybe no blunders this time. Okay, it's a draw. 5.5, 1.5. Okay. This is something we have seen as well. Okay, let's see what move Matíss will make now, because his position is not that super good looking. I'm thinking maybe he could play I9. Well, J10 will probably be followed by an offensive move. Maybe Kacper will try I9 now himself. And then maybe J13, but no. Okay. Okay, let's see Kacper now. Wow, that's a strange block by Matīss. I don't think there was anything. Okay, Kacper changes fronts. Matīss on 6 seconds. The position is, well, drawish. Matīss tries to gain a couple of extra seconds there. He plays a super passive move, wow. Now Kacper should go for it. Play some quick moves, set up some traps. Kacper needs to force out the blunder. Matīss on 1 second. Now Kacper is also very low on time, and Matīss runs out of time. 6.5, 1.5. It's a 5-point lead. Very decent. Matīss is puzzled. It took him several seconds to play an opening. That is a rather quick swap to by Kacper, I think. I believe he should have taken a bit more time there. Oh, okay. This is not exactly what I expected, but let's see. Matīss already below 30 seconds. Okay. It looks like Matīss is yet again totally surrounded. It looks like he stands no chance in this game. Unless I'm missing something. But I don't think I am. Well, it's gonna be another win for Kacper. I'm not sure what he's thinking, and I don't see any threats from black. He should just play the 3 from below. Right, it's over. There is nothing. Wow, what a showdown. In their first match, Matīss advanced by margin of 2 points in the first round of the double-elimination stage. Now, in top 8, they meet again, and now Kacper, after losing in the first round to Matīss, he has beaten and eliminated a lot of players, including Bano even, who was one of the top contenders of WBC, and he seems to be marching forward still, because after 9 games the scoreline shows 7.5, 1.5. which clearly shows that Kacper is here to win and to advance, and he's in a good shape. It's really impressive. Matíss is trying to get creative in the corner. Can he do anything there? I don't think so. I think that Alton is perfectly possible because even if he plays on K7, there is a Fukumi here, and otherwise there's a cut. So it would have been enough, but Kacper decided otherwise. And now let's see what he is capable of. He must not forget about the VC after there, yes. And now Matíss can try his luck with an attack. Let's see where Kacper is gonna move here. I think, yeah, middle should be fine. There's no VC up for black, but he has to calculate whether he's using the 4 or not. Because maybe he should have. Because now this move should win for Matíss. Yup. So that's a mistake by Kacper. Seven and a half, 2.5. And Matíss and Kacper also wanna take a break. Okay, so we're back, continuing from 7.5, 2.5. Ushik said this is kitten abuse 2.0. Wow, Ushik, I thought you and Matíss were friends. Okay, what can black do here? Maybe this move, but I don't know, doesn't look super good. I think Kacper will be able to attack here. But maybe Matíss can still save it somehow. At least this is not looking like a bad defense. Maybe I think Kacper should not play too many direct moves because he will get surrounded that way. Okay, Matíss tries to go a little aggressive. Kacper is trying to block his attempts. But Matíss has a nice advantage right now. Let's see if he can cash in on it. Okay, Matíss on 6 seconds, Kacper only below 30. It seems like yet another time Matiss's attack is not sufficient for a win. Not sure what Kacper is thinking on. The position though looks very blocked. And Matíss just times out. He had nowhere to go. 8.5, 2.5. Kacper is closer and closer. Okay, he's black here. Okay, Matíss is thinking. I think that he will maybe try this line, yes. But I'm wondering if he can have anything after this, because I don't think there is any good attack for him here. So maybe he will have to play I9 eventually. Maybe first just I5, yeah, he can do that for sure. Okay, what's his next idea? Maybe to play L6, then maybe to play H5, a couple of surrounding, I'm sorry, forcing moves to avoid being very, very surrounded, but he is still at a huge disadvantage, I would say. So by all means, Kacper should still be able to pull this. And Kacper's time advantage is yet another time growing. Okay, an interesting attempt by Matīss to do something, but I think it's gonna fail because I don't see any good attack for White. Or when he blocks eventually. Okay. Now it's all about Kacper again. There is a threat by White. Is Kacper noticing it? Yes. Not the strongest attack so far, but he can still go forward. White is harmless. And will probably remain harmless unless Kacper gives White some space. Okay, both below 5 seconds. Matīss lower. Kacper still attacking. Maybe a blunder is incoming. There's a nice space there. That overlining was not really good. But still, there's space there and Matīss is low on time. Okay. So far, Matīss is holding on. But draws are not really enough for him. And the blunder by Matīss. 9-point half, 2-point half. 7 points lead. That's just too much. I don't think Matīss can come back from this. Especially not the way he plays. Okay, this time he chose White. But I don't know. It's not really the very best looking game ever, I would say. I think maybe Kacper could have played simply here. Not sure. I think I would have played here though, first. But let's see how this one works out for him. At the very least, he's at the attacking position, and maybe he can play h5 or something. I think h5 looks good, but also there could be another ideas. I don't know, like i4, and I'm moving here. Okay, Matíss tries to block. That's a nice continuation by Kacper. Alright. So, not really sure about this one because... okay, that 4, I don't think it was necessary. But why not play the other 4? Makes no sense to me. Anyways, Matíss is still in trouble here, but I think Kacper will not be able to find a win. Ah, sorry, Matíss is black, right? I forgot that. Um, well, then I have to say that Matíss won't be able to find a win. Kacper has huge time advantage. Much faster, and this is very drawish position now. And if something, then white can create some chances. It would be really hard for black to make 5 in a row here. Okay, and Kacper will now try to create some trap. Oh, and Kacper blunders. Kacper blundered in an advantageous position, making it 9.5, 3.5. Okay, this is a bit different. I'm not sure what to expect here. Okay, it looks like black is gonna win this. Unless I'm missing something. Maybe if this 3 is played first, there was a chance. But I'm not sure. Or maybe the 3 here. Play the 3 here this way, yeah. That could have been interesting. But now it's just lost. So the swap 2 worked out well for Matíss. Now the score is 9.5, 4.5. Okay, same swap 2 here again by Kacper. Okay, Kacper looks fine here. It looks like Matīss again very much misplayed this and has a losing position. This is white win. The best he can attempt, yes, is this block above here, and now this move. This is his only chance, but it's unfortunately for him not enough. It's not gonna be enough to save the game. I'm not sure why Kacper overlined himself there. I think it's not really good for him, but let's see where he goes with this. He should play the 3 now, I think. This 3 should win the game for him, because this block is not that good, because then this one can save. I think that he slipped there a bit, because it's not the best combo, but okay. It's a mistake by Matīss. Kacper has a win there. He can play d4, then the 3 here, then the 3 here on d7, then 4, 4, and have the 3 here. Okay, Kacper got himself low on time, and he has to pull a VCF, which he will not do after these moves. Meaning, he has to block, but he blunders, but Matīss doesn't see it. Now this is very hardcore. Who's gonna win? And Matīss wins. Okay. Kacper screwed up that game very much. Okay, bit defensive from Kacper, but it looks like Matīss is playing very directly, which he's gonna regret now. He could have simply played here on g7 and keep attacking, but now he has some troubles. Okay, Kacper defends. He's gonna use his 4. No, he's not. Okay. Okay, after all, Matīss got out of that. Let's see if he can create something now. He should be able to maybe buy some indirect moves. And he definitely has enough time to do so. Wow, what an aggressive move by Kacper. That is very surprising to me. I think that there definitely should be various VCF opportunities for Wojtyra. Wow, Matīss blunders. Kacper has a 2 moves VCF. That's crazy. It's just totally crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I'm short of words. Just wow. And Matíss is again not really looking good, although I think Kacper should have blocked from the other side. Wow, that's a suicidal move. It's straight losing in couple moves. Matíss has to win this one. Okay, that was a quick game after some misplay. 10.5, 6.5. The lead is only 4 points now, but Kacper only needs 2.5 more points to win this match. Okay, Kacper again trying to be aggressive, but I'm not sure. Not sure. I think Matíss is gonna play here on. No, okay. Matíss played J8, which is another aggressive move. Which means both of them are being aggressive, which is good. It's good for the match if they are both being aggressive. Okay, eventually Matíss defends there. I'm not so sure about these moves. A bit rushed by Kacper, in my opinion. But he seems to be still doing well in the position. Matíss low on time, but can attack, which is great for him. He should play some move like G10. Matíss has to take this opportunity. I don't think he will get another one. It still doesn't look bad for Matíss. There is still potential in this game. I think the perfect combo by Kacper would be this one, but also play the 4 here. That would solidify the position very much. And now it looks like Matíss on 3 seconds without a win in combination, which means that he is likely losing this game because of time trouble. And after that it will be awfully hard. That's a nothing. Kacper can attack. There is no threat there. Wow. Gargo really outdone himself on that cheering phrase. Wow. I don't even know what to do with that. But of course, Kacper wins the game, as it was expected, and is 1.5 points away from advancing to the next round. Which, by the way, starts tomorrow, and there already is a match arranged between Michał Żukowski from Poland and Alexander Miroshnichenko from Ukraine. That is Zakola and Fujin. They will play tomorrow from 7 p.m. right before the Monday Blitz evening tournaments. But let's see this one. They have played this game, same moves. Now that's different. That wasn't played before. Can it work? Or can it Can't do anything really. I was thinking about playing this move first because maybe there could be an attack using this forward and here, something. But Kacper had different ideas, and I'm not entirely sure why, but this move could have been a winning one for Matīss, I think. However, he did not see that, and is playing very differently than what I would be expecting. I am not really following why Matíss is playing these exact moves. It's weird. Okay, that's an interesting move by Kacper. I was expecting this one, but now he will probably play here by the 4, maybe this one, or here simply. Now I'm not sure why this is not getting played, because it would force to play there. Now Matíss should have a win here. Yeah, that was very generous of Kacper not playing that 4, but it's a mistake. The advantage is 4 points again. Now Matíss is taking his time. Plays a nice aggressive move. Is this gonna be enough to win the game? Wow. Sandra must be very drunk, or I don't know. Or trying to make up for something. Because just like Gerger, she's also, well, very much going out of her way. She's outdoing herself as well. In the meantime, Kacper is attempting to defend the position against Matíss. Maybe this will stop before they even start. Jesus. Kacper is not being really aggressive here, which is a gigantic mistake. He has just thrown another game by playing that carelessly. I bet they're gonna take another break. A short one. Okay. So probably for the last part. Okay. So they gotta continue now. And Kacper has a 3 points lead, being 1.5 away from the final victory. When Matíss puts an opening. A quick swap to by Kacper, it looks unbalanced. But let's see how it goes. I'm thinking that Matíss may be able to exploit this swap too. Okay, he chose a direct approach there. It's a bit surprising to me. Maybe it can still be okay with this move, I guess. Or although I'm not so sure, because then here we have this one, but then this block is maybe helping something, but it doesn't really help anything. So I'm really not sure how he can survive here. Oh, Kacper is defending. Now, well, that's a scenario I was not counting on. So maybe that is how he is surviving, by Kacper blocking when he should have attacked. Okay, maybe now he could attack, playing the 4, then this combo, but oh, Kacper is being very defensive, and Matīss is apparently lagging a bit, but on the attack and trying to force out a mistake there by Kacper, who has 25 seconds, whereas Matīss only has 6. Okay, now Kacper seemingly has super much defended the position and starts the attack. Now we'll see if he can create something. The 4 will come by Matīss? No, then the 4 should come by Kacper. And maybe start attacking on 2 sides of the board, like here something and here as well, to trap Matīss and force out the mistake, but it's a bit different play by Kacper. Now these quick moves allowed Matīss to regain a couple of seconds, which further increase the chances of a draw. Okay, Kacper still trying. Seems like there's not gonna be anything, but Matīss blunders. There's a 1 move win up there. Here is a 1 move win on F14. And now Kacper finds it. 12.5, 8.5. Kacper managed to find it in time trouble under pressure. Okay, so this opening again. And Matīss has to put a swap too. He cannot make a mistake at this stage. He cannot drop even a half points now. Kacper has several match points, like 4 of them. The Polish fans and friends of Kacper want him to finish this match. They don't want no drama. Just like in their first match, where Matīss climbed back and eventually won the match. Okay, Kacper seems to be surrounding Matīss. Matīss will have to try something like I-13. He doesn't really have a lot of options, to be fair. Ursal, a friend of Kacper's, is also writing in German language that she wants Kacper to finish the match. Let's see, can he do that? Both players below 5 seconds. It's very exciting. A blunder can happen on either side. It's Matíss trying to create something. He doesn't really have anything, to be honest. But I don't think Kacper will launch now a counter attack because the draw is also good for him. However, he blunders, and that is going to allow Matíss to win the game. Who also blunders and doesn't see his 2 moves win. Wow. Wow. He shook him pressure and did not find a win. That is crazy. But now Kacper is rushing a lot, making very, very passive moves. Oh, Matíss doesn't block an open 3. It's game over. 13.5, 8.5. So after losing in the first round to Matíss Riherts, now I think it's 7th round or something, Kacper defeats him and advances, and is going to play against Gergutot in the next round. This was a very, very emotional match. Both players clearly felt it, and they did what they could. And eventually, Kacper performed better than the Latvian player, than Matíss, and this meant that he could win the match.